Welcome back to Let's Play the Knife of Dunwall, the DLC chapter for Dishonored. I'm BurningDogFace, and I just thought I'd take this opportunity to show you guys that, just like with Resident Evil 4 and the Separate Ways campaign, you actually can't reach the DLC saves in the main load menu. You actually have to go into the DLC. Oh, lovely, there's a whale being dragged in back there. Before you can reach the saves you've made here. Sorry about that. I remember the first time I got that save your game often thing in this I can't remember if it was in this game in general or whatever. I'm pretty sure the first time I got save your game often was after I died, was the point I was trying to make. Now then, there's a book here I haven't read, but before I get to that, I'd like to give a shout out to Arizoko, who told me, one, that despite the way it looks, the whale's eye should still be there. It's just not, very visible. Oh, I have no idea this was here. And two, a very interesting, hint. The stumbling across shit left and right. Okay. He gave me a very interesting hint that apparently I already had the combination to the safe in Rothwild's office. I just didn't know it. So before I went back out to the menu, I went poking around in my notes. And the only thing I could find that looked like a, well, I found this. I found 184, that's a 3-digit number. And I found 512. I only noticed that, honestly, because they didn't write it out in words. What I mean, so I've seen that happen before, like right here, there's it writes out 4 as a number. But we'll see. Okay. Sokolov complains about the cold. Mr. Rothwild, I understand your need to maintain smooth operations, and I do appreciate that you have donated a space for me to carry out the Academy's research on these beasts, but I must protest that my annex is located in a freezing meat locker. While the Tivian nature of this room reminds me of my home, it also makes my research all the more challenging, and I can assure you that the potential in my work far outstrips the importance of all the whale meat and oil you can harvest. I beseech you for a kinder space closer to the whale, or may continue my march towards the future with a focused mind. Anton Sokolov. There isn't even a door here. I know there are new butchers around, so I have to be careful. Factory management in our times. Excerpt from a book covering the approaches and personalities behind Dunwall's dominant whaling houses. Seemingly willing to risk any industrial secrets he possesses, Bundry Rothwild has granted none other than the infamous Anton Sokolov liberal access to the Rothwild Slaughterhouse. Sokolov is, of course, well known on several fronts. As royal physician, he served the late Empress Jessamine Caldwin. The man, originally Tivian, is a fixture in the art world as well, and his portraits are all the rage among the aristocracy. But Sokolov is of interest to Rothwild because of his work as an inventor, and because of his associated role as head of the Academy of Natural Philosophy. No doubt Bundry Rothwild believes that if Sokolov spends enough time in the guts of his factories, the brilliant man will continually make invaluable adjustments to the machinery there. Who knows what industrial improvements Rothwild has enjoyed since Sokolov began haunting his slaughterhouse. And since the Rothwild process involves keeping the whales alive for sometimes days as a means of extracting more oil from the beasts, Sokolov is keenly interested in visiting so that he may perform his obscure vivisection experiments. In very few places would this be possible, so the benefit to both men is obvious. Oh yeah. Oops. For those who have had the pleasure of touring Rothwild's facilities, a number of lessons can be taken away. The man runs a tight ship, as it were, with the lowliest workers scantly ever complaining about their role in the scheme of things. The men and women given the most menial labor are issued special cards, key to the mechanical locks granting access to the slaughterhouse. There is no other way in or out, and to lose the time card is to lose one's job. Lording their position over the others at the top of their hierarchy are the butchers. These men wield advanced cutting saws developed by Rothwild's top mechanists. Mechanists. Working out the plans after hearing mere utterances made by Sokolov as he commented sourly on the lesser devices used in previous years. The butchers enjoy a special relationship with Mr. Rothwild because, according to the company gossip, many of them were with him in years past, when he ran a whaling crew that was notorious across the Empire. The pressure valves leading directly from the slaughterhouse to the Greaves refinery are a marvel of engineering, allowing the raw oil to travel in record time straight to the plant where it is processed. I believe that's the place that Corvo ended up going in the flooded district. As a note of interest, or dare I say even humor, the local fishermen claim that waters outside the Rothwild Slaughterhouse produce the largest and tastiest hagfish. This is most likely due to the gut sewer leading from beneath the whales inside, and delivering their organs and offal to the dark waters at a Wrenhaven beyond the slaughterhouse.
Fleet report for the month of Nets. The Dauntless sailed north 10 days to no result. Word is she restocked at Driscoll to pursue a large pod east of Morley. The Delilah is coming back fully loaded. No reports of lights or singing. Another sign that Barrister's lost it. The Huntress is in dry dock after a nighttime ramming off Pandyssia. Engineers looked at the damage. They say it wasn't a whale. Or if it was a very odd-looking one.
What am I hearing? Uh-oh. Rothwild isn't showing up anymore. Well, I might just have to load and, See, he's important. I assumed the game wouldn't let him despawn. No, this wasn't it. Where the hell was that door? Oops. I'm not getting back out that way. Fuck. can get back out that way. No, you have no idea how many times I've heard that in this line of work.
Where do you go? Oh, you can be chums if you come out. Pinky promise.
I'm surprised you still have your pinky finger wielding that damn saw all the time.
Think I won't find you? Every man should have to work a little for his kid.
They just called it pinky swear when I was a kid. Oh, these assholes look familiar.
Oh, it's sneaking and snooping. Quit hiding. Better hope I don't find you. You hear me? I ain't stupid. I know you're here. Come on out! We'll find you eventually. You ain't leaving this.
Unfortunately for all of mankind, you are. I left Rothwild in the meat locker. Not going to be happy if I have to load. Oh, looks like he's still there.
Hate it when the damn things sing.
Oh, the hell with it. Oh. Oh, fuck it. No, you are not conscious anymore. You are too much of a pain in the ass. You know, it's really for the best that Daud doesn't have the heart. I mean, considering who I'm pretty sure it is... Good lord, why am I moving so slowly while I'm carrying this guy? It must be really heavy. Considering who I'm pretty sure it is, I feel like if he had the heart, it would just scream with rage constantly. Okay, in you go. Well, it's not really a target, but, you know, problem solved. I bet that's the first time Daud's ever taken out a target without killing them. Actually, no, that's not true. The reason he has this little gadget at all is for ransoms. I remember finding a note as Corvo where Daud was admonishing his underlings to only use the sleep darts when they need to knock out a target instead of killing them. and not to worry about collateral damage. You know, so if we're looking to bring a guy in alive because the reward's better, or if someone wants him to be ransomed off, sure, get a sleep dart, bring him in alive. If he has 7 bodyguards with him, they don't go home. I could get used to this. Shit.
I did. Never touch another man's son. Now what? How's he gonna feed his wife and kids with no hands? Run, fish pig.
Well, shit, now I'm down here. Might just have to use this. Oh! Well, that was unpleasant.
Fine. This'll be fun. Every man you have to work with.
After all that, it didn't even hurt that much. I'm sure it wasn't fun, but... It's talking about... Oh, it's designed to cut through flesh, but it also cuts through bone to these, and... I've taken worse damage than that from falling. Ah! Well, it looks really, really uncomfortable. I can't move him, but whatever, he's alive. Okay, first let's try 184. Okay, that didn't work. I guess we'll try 512. Injury report code. That did strike me as odd, because it's not. I thought, you know, injury report code to be this week was a code yellow because we had 2 fatalities or something like that. Yoink! Yep, it's genuine, alright. Blood Ox Heart! Fuck yeah! Your max mana has been slightly increased. I really like, if you look right here, you can actually see the lock bar moving out of place. And I really like that. That's a nice touch on the modeling. Quiet, you. Now, let's see if Arizoko's other tip pans out. It did! Yeah, I can see that the eye is still there. It's just dark and rolled in. Yeah, the developers should have made it as bright as it was when the whale was alive. That seems like it's on them. From over here, I earnestly thought that was an empty hole. Ugh. Here we are. Time card. Zeros in at just 2 minutes past midnight. In at 5 minutes past 10 a.m. Valve wrench. A specialized wrench used to open the pressure valves. Whale eye. An eye plucked from a freshly killed whale. That was the thing, wasn't it? The port side eye of whale newly dead. Plop it in the pot, grizzly and red. Weeper, weeper, weeps no more. Laid to rest on blood edge 4. Yes, it helps that this whale only had one eye, but the trick I've always used for remembering which side was port and which was starboard is that port and left have the same number of letters. Oh, hey. Okay. I feel like I've wrapped things up here pretty satisfactorily. Let's see if this one works any better than the one in Hero's lab. It does! I don't need that, but, you know. Alright. Heading back up into the room where I started things. Just for funsies. I'm BurningDogFace, and I'll see you in the next episode of Let's Play the Knife of Dunwall, the DLC chapter for Dishonored. Later!